Time, dude. The whole fucking time, guy.
Hey, you're not the only one that said that I've annoyed the hell out of him.
No, I'm not going to say that.
I've heard that before.
I'm not going to say that, but there we go. I think it's fixed now. You guys will have to tell us if it's fixed or not. Jesus. Well, there was a couple complications there. The fucking podcast got fucked up. Everything updated, both systems updated at the same time, and there was a setting unclicked that wasn't clicked before, or was clicked, and I haven't had to touch it in 3 fucking years, and now it's fucking, you know what I mean? Son of a fucking bitch. And then Jason fucking Lehman is fucking talking. Fucking, he's asking me questions while I'm trying to fix it, which makes it twice as hard to fix it, because I don't know what.
It was.
It was really fucking hard. Mark Tanner's. Yeah, Mark Tanner is at a fucking something. I don't know, like a
parent-teacher conference.
Yeah. He said he was going to be a little late, but he didn't say he was going to be an hour plus late. So.
Hey man, happens when you have to talk to Mark. Dude, have you seen him ask questions outside of a parent-teacher conference? He's like, well, so just to clarify, it's gonna be. Dude, it's gonna be like, get the fuck out of here, Mark.
It's definitely gonna be a fucking shit show at that motherfucking parent-teacher conference today. No question about that being a shit show.
Oh, easily.
No telling. Yeah, so the podcast is back. We're here. My bad, guys. The double system failure, like Skype, which I do like the new Skype. The updated Skype is really nice, but there was a setting in there that was fucked up, and I couldn't find it. So I stopped the show, and then I was looking for it, and then I fucking had some dudes, I don't know. Something was in there fucked up. And so I disconnected everything and I restarted. And after I imploded, it almost fucking threw my fucking computer out in the road. And then I smoked a joint. And then I came back, and then Lehman talked for the whole fucking time I was trying to fix it.
Go ahead. My problem is Lehman is inside of his fucking house, drinking out of a Yeti.
Yep.
You just have a glass of water because you're in your house, and you don't keep it cool for 9 hours. You're inside. You just have a glass of water.
So
I can't drink my tap water, man. That shit's nasty.
Yeah.
No, me neither. But you don't need to keep it cold.
So you hours. You can't. Yeah, you don't need to. Yeah, unless you don't like when you walk in the door, you don't like getting up.
Well, that too.
Fair enough.
Hey, hold on a minute. That's one. That's two. That's what I have.
I can only see one because it's.
No, I got these two.
There you go.
Plus this one.
Okay. All right.
So when I don't have to go anywhere. I'm like Seth. I don't have to get up for a beer.
Yeah, you just pee in one and drink the other. I'm in.
Well, I got that going over here too. Hey, My office is all set up. I just haven't plumbed it for a bathroom yet.
Well, all I gotta say is it would have been a lot quicker if Jason Lehman wasn't asking me all them fucking questions.
Yeah, I know that was an excuse for something.
Well, I don't know if it was an excuse. I think Seth can attest to me multitasking there. You know what I mean? There was a lot going on there.
Hold on. We didn't see you smoke the joint, but I will say this: you calmed down afterwards.
Yeah, well, see, so that shit works, guy.
I know you smoked it.
That shit works, my guy.
I know you were railing at the beginning. I'm thinking, fuck.
I wasn't in a really good mood. You know what I mean? I wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, I hear you on that.
I wasn't in a good mood. Things were making me mad. So, it is what it is. There's nothing I could do about it. Again, Jason Lehman, I'm going to just blame it on Jason.
That's cool. I'll take the blame. I'm the new guy. That's good.
Well, no, you're not the new guy. You're the very first.
You're not new in any sense.
Yeah, you're the very first fucking Patreon member. You're the first one, my guy.
Well, I'm taking Tim's spot. The new guy. I mean, not tonight.
Tonight you're taking Tim's spot. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we treat you better, but
yeah. Yeah. We respect you. Unlike Tim, we don't respect him at all. We just fucking shit on that guy as much as possible because we're fucking terrible people, apparently.
Well,
that's what all you guys think.
But we try.
That's what all you guys think. You guys all think we're the worst dudes. So.
And it's always Jason Lemon. Where's Tim? Why is Tim not on? And then now he doesn't think he's the new Tim. So you're Tim.
No, I'm not.
You don't worry where you're at.
Yeah. Hey, at least I know you got a water-fed pole and you'll actually get the second story windows done and show up.
Yeah.
True. So. But you know what? I want to crush like 11 Bud Lights with Tim and see what happens.
I mean, you guys tried that before. You guys technically still owe me beers.
Dude, I couldn't believe how many push-ups you did.
Listen,
I was like,
man.
there's no fucking way. And then you got done, you're like, my arms hurt, my back hurts. I'm like, yeah.
Listen, man, it's all about when there's a bet going on, you got to sack up, guy. You know what I mean?
You got to do what you got to do.
You got to fucking sack up. You know what I mean? You can't be out there like a pussy doing shit, You got to sack up, dude.
Yeah, man, I had to drink like 17 beers in 3 hours, and it's like impossible if you want me to talk on this podcast.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if you want me to be like involved, there's no chance.
Right.
17, but God, I haven't touched a drop of alcohol since 91.
So if anyone...
Dude, a drop of alcohol since I just did it right now.
Yeah, I see that.
No, dude, Listen.
I
probably shouldn't drink alcohol, but it solves most of my problems.
Yeah, dude.
So that's cool.
Yeah, it's not, but it's fun.
I was going to share solar panel cleaners, but Seth fucked that up.
Oh, fuck that. That boy's a fucking idiot.
No, dude. Come on, man. Come on, Jason, dude. Don't start no shit, man. God damn it, you guys.
I had an opinion. He didn't enjoy my opinion. Gave 7 reasons why my opinion was bad, right? So he wrote a dissertation. Then pretended to not know who I was, which is cool. Which is totally cool, which is the ultimate move you do when you know you've lost. It's fun. It's like the handbook to be like, well, this, and that to verify myself. Oh, I don't even know who that is. Well, then why'd you send a message to verify like what you're up to? If my opinion holds no weight, you had no reason to do anything that you did. But also,
that's what...
Dude, Chris is a good sport.
Listen, man.
He's a good sport.
Yeah, he is.
He is gay as fuck, but whatever, dude. Like,
I like Chris. Chris is a good guy.
If you make money, you're good, dude. You're good. You don't need
TJ, you're too fucking nice.
Man. I am too nice, but listen, he's a patriot. He's a show supporter, and he says he's a Patreon member. I think he was. I don't know if he is. I know he was. I don't know if he still is. But the only thing about Chris gets angry easily.
He does.
No, you don't say. As many times as I tried to answer thing on that thing. He comes across the messenger when he doesn't like my answers and threatens to kick my ass.
Yeah, he gets angry easy, but I like Chris.
He does.
Once you get to know Chris, I mean, this. Anyways, this is Seth Byers.
Dude,
he cleans windows. He's been cleaning. How long you been? Hey, you've been cleaning windows longer than me, haven't?
I have. I mean, well, listen.
You've been cleaning windows longer than me, though, right, Seth?
Correct. I understand Chris's overarching point, right?
Right.
He made fun of the thing that he does for a living.
Yeah.
He gave 7 examples of like why you make money.
Yeah.
It did seem like a lot, but okay. We'll move past that. Secondly, you pretended. The only part I don't like about it is like, come on, dog. You definitely know who I am if you're responding. But at the same point in time, I did say a lot of shit.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
yeah, you did.
Lie.
You did.
I didn't have to
you
be
did.
as much of an asshole as
no,
I was.
I feel like you could. I feel like you could refrain from being such an asshole, but you know,
I'm not gonna
sometimes we have moments. We all have moments.
Is kind of ridiculous, but hey, if you make money doing it, cool, guys.
Well, like I told him, I think it's a little different for East Coast guys, you know, because we look at things differently. It's cloudy here.
Yeah, because I will. The difference between West Coast guys and East Coast guys is, if you said that to my face, like, I will knock you the fuck out. Like that's the difference, right? West Coast guys talk their shit. They dress like fucking Pennywise roadies.
Oh
and then
my
they get
God,
their teeth
dude.
knocked in by East Coast. That's what actually fucking happens. You know, on the West Coast,
fucking soy boys, bro.
Pussies who like, oh, you wouldn't say that to my face, and then
Yes, I would.
what happens is I crush him.
Hey, Diego is typing up a really good response right now because Diego's a West Coast guy. He's different.
No, he's way south of where I'm talking about. You know, he's way south of where I'm talking about, dude. Like, those guys are different breeds.
Yeah.
Those guys.
Listen,
like,
man.
yo,
I just want you to, when you're done with this, I want you to give Chris your phone number so he's not mad at me, you fucking douchebag, because you've been talking mad shit. I'm going to put the bat signal out now. Anyone, except for John Sacco, because John Sacco was just on here, if anyone wants to come in as a guest next week,
there you go, TJ. It's up there.
hit me up.
Hey, how about HD Washman?
That dude has got the worst fucking internet in the world. This guy's got horses.
Oh, okay.
He's got horses and jungle gyms and all this property, but he ain't got no fucking internet.
Dude, HD lives like. Have you ever seen the Denzel Washington movie Book of Eli?
Yes.
That's like where he lives. That's where he lives, dude. Like, they're still trying to like conscribe the Bible.
His motherfucker lives out in the demilitarized zone. This guy's out fucking chopping dudes' heads off with swords and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's funny.
Walking around looking for fucking dog food to eat. You know what I'm saying? This guy's fucking living the Mad Max lifestyle out there.
Well, hey,
I don't know, man.
Mad Max lifestyle out there in California soon. I mean, somebody just posted something up there, and gas was like almost $9 a gallon.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck me. I thought that was a European, and I said, no, that's in California. Holy shit.
Sacco, man, you were just on here, guy. What do you mean, dude?
My guy, you turned into a white person when you lost the one chip challenge.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah, you did. You definitely. You're whiter than us now, bro.
Yeah.
When we did the one chip challenge and Sacco puked, that was. I mean, how do you come back from that? You know.
I didn't do it, so I'm a huge pussy, so I can't really say anything.
Gas here is pretty high too.
What are you at?
A little over 3, which is high for Ohio.
What's a little over 3 though?
Like 3. Fucking eat a dick. I can't remember.
I'm asking because I'm a little over 3 too. I'm just curious, my dude.
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna look now.
Like we're like 308, 309, somewhere around there.
Ours is 4 something. And diesel is 3. So diesel out here is expensive, but gas is a buck more expensive than diesel is out here.
$3.20 a gallon here. Considering I paid like fucking, I didn't pay over $2.50 for almost 4 years here.
Jacob.
Fermented milk.
Fucking Jacob, man.
Jacob's a Democrat, man. He voted for fucking Biden.
Oh, well, that's all about him. No, that fuck.
Henry's leaving for some reason. Okay, later. Henry. Okay, later.
Guys, don't give him any shit. He has to get up tomorrow and buy one squeegee rubber. So
I mean, it was $1.99 under Trump, but what do I know? I mean, I'm going to tell you this, man. There's definitely, let's go, Brandon. Everything's going up. Have you seen the price of fucking beef?
Yeah, that shit's expensive out here.
Jesus,
I
bro.
haven't had a good steak in months.
Meat is insane priced right now, dude.
Fuck it, dude. I buy ribeyes whenever I feel like because
I'm with you on that. I do too. When I want a ribeye, I just fucking buy one. I don't, I probably shouldn't, but
$29 for one is kind of fucking annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you've got local butchers there, TJ, don't you?
Oh yeah, but they're they're pricing the same way, almost close to what the grocery stores are doing. They're not gonna. If people are used to paying if people are paying one price, they're not gonna fucking be like, all right, we'll sell it for like a shitload cheaper.
No.
They're not gonna do that. So.
No, dude, my local butcher has one eye. He has a glass eye, which means he's a good butcher.
I'm gonna go use.
But he also tells me the reason people aren't working anymore is because they watch too much porn while he's cutting me my steak. And I'm like, dude, that's cool, but can I have a steak? Can I have a steak? Get out of here. He's like, if everyone would stop watching porn, we'd get steak prices lower. I'm like, oh, okay. Sounds good.
I'm going to get me dinner.
Oh, you're out of here too? All right, I like it.
No, I'm not out of here. I'll wait till TJ gets back. My wife said dinner's ready, so I'm going to grab me a plate.
What are you having?
So I don't know. She didn't
you
tell
don't
me
even
what
know
we were having. I
what's
used to eat what she gives me.
Well, I mean, I do the same thing too.
No.
You can't smell it?
No, I'm up in my office, which is upstairs.
Ah.
So, I'll go down and get it here soon. She just said it. I don't know what it is. Hopefully, I know it's something good. She's always cooking good.
Hey,
well,
I mean,
she doesn't
you gotta take it when it comes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm eating Chinese today, so should be good. Shit. All right. So, Diego, Fight Club. Let's do it.
No, I ain't fighting Diego.
Fight Club would be still punching me in the face and me quitting real fast.
Yeah, I used to say, and he's exercising and losing weight now. So I ain't fucking with Diego.
No, I wasn't fucking with Diego ever, really, to be honest with you. But
yeah.
No, but you haven't seen DeSantis open up the ports in Florida for all the.
I haven't.
Off of California not coming in. DeSantis.
So let me ask you this. So how are the ships getting from San Diego or from California to go through the Panama Canal?
I mean, I guess I felt like more it was like a move to kind of fuck with Biden, because I mean, realistically, you're not going to do that. But
yeah,
I enjoyed that part of DeSantis, right? Like where he is constantly giving Biden shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think he's building. I mean, dude, if DeSantis doesn't run in 2024, like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, he needs to run.
I agree. And I think constantly. Whoever goes up against Biden or whoever's in by 2024, because I don't think Biden makes it through this year, let alone next. But whoever takes over, so DeSantis would kick their asses. You know,
No,
but
look,
I don't know who
you'd
DeSantis
automatically win
uses.
Florida, which is huge, right? You get Texas,
Yeah.
you get everything else, and Florida's always a swing state. So if you win that state, you're good. You know what I mean? Mostly.
Now, yeah. Well, now who would he run with? Who would be his running mate? Who do you think?
Candace Owens is too young. I don't think she'll run with him.
Yeah.
DeSantis would probably pick a female, if I had to guess. Who he'd pick?
Marjorie Taylor Greene?
Not a bad choice, but at the same time, she causes a lot of deflection, which he wouldn't need. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
I actually like her as a vice president. I think she'd be great. I just think she would cause, with the climate the way the world is right now, I think if you're trying to get a Republican in that's going to change shit, you got to run a clean. You know what I mean? Like a clean. Marjorie said some shit.
Yeah, and I think name brand radio. I think Austin's right. I think Texas is going to go blue.
Yeah.
It's going to be tough in the next election, but the following one, 2028, yeah, he's right.
Yeah.
But I don't think this one.
I'm not a anti-Democrat. I'm just an anti this administration and the people in charge there. I think Nancy Pelosi, all these motherfuckers, how does Nancy Pelosi still have a job? I have to blow my nose.
Nobody cares is what the problem is, right? If it's your team, nobody cares. You know what I mean, Lehman? It's almost gotten to the point where everyone is so entrenched in their shit, because I wouldn't call myself a Republican, at all.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But I'm
Me
definitely...
Either.
It's not that I'm not a Republican. I'm definitely not a Democrat anymore, because I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're anti-American. They're anti-capitalism.
Yeah.
They're anti so many things that the left used to be a part of, and it's just it's dead now. You know what I mean? It's you have to go to one extreme to bring the other extreme back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm more of
and that's what we did. We went from one extreme in the 70s. Then Reagan got in, and we had to swing it back to the other extreme to bring the economy back to where it was. And then it started swinging back the other way. And then Trump started bringing it back. And if he'd have got another 4 years, he'd have swung it over here again. And then instead of coming back to the middle where we all are, we just keep going to this extreme, and it's just bullshit, Yeah. Because I don't consider myself a Republican. I consider myself an American that's business friendly. I want small business friendly, because every law that's passed is fucking us over.
I'm not, and I can't really say myself. I can't really say myself that I'm not really a conservative. I've got some left. I lean left on a lot of issues.
You lean right.
Yep.
It's like socially liberal and fiscally conservative almost.
Yes.
You know
yes.
I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
It's dude, I see a lot of popular things to a lot of friends. I think Reagan
I'm
and
gonna step away and get
Clinton
my
were
dinner
the
real quick.
worst presidents for this country ever, in my opinion. Clinton and Reagan fucked up everything.
Reagan had issues too.
Oh, dude, his whole war on drugs, his whole trickle down economics. Dude, he basically made prison for profit, and then Clinton doubled down on that with the strike rule, all that shit.
Yeah.
So it's both hands are dirty, but right now the Democrats' hands are too dirty for me to be involved. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It used to make sense. It doesn't make sense anymore.
I just can't wait for all this shit to come out of my fucking nasal cavity, man. I got this
Oh, hey, Mark, you look very cleaned up. Did you have to go somewhere nice tonight?
To go to my kid's school.
Oh, okay. So you had to look decent, presentable?
Hey,
Yeah,
hey.
this is my solicitation clause.
So,
I don't
hey,
normally wear.
so just so we're
It
clear,
sounds like big butthead.
just so we're clear in the future, is this your definition of a little late,
Listen,
or
ladies,
did this go longer than you thought?
I was here in spirit, and I'm fixing my microphone right now. So give me a second, cause Jersey taught me this, audio and video.
He sounds like Beavis. Hey, I'm gonna go eat me dinner. I'll be right back.
Okay,
Oh, he's got
Jason.
you got a fucking deer on the table?
Yeah, he's got to go fucking
I
get
have
himself
no
a
clue.
deer.
I don't know what my wife cooked me, so I'm just going to get it now. You guys got. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah. For some reason, I got a feeling there's an animal being deboned in the kitchen.
Probably.
So what did I miss? How you guys doing, man? I missed it.
Fucking Seth went to talking shit again, of course.
Oh, let's have a
Did I really
recap.
talk shit, or did I
Yeah,
just
you
say,
did.
like,
You did. You did.
oh, I did? All right.
Yeah, a little bit.
I love my boy Seth.
Well, I wasn't gonna let like it fully slide because it was the most snide. Like, I don't know. If I had sent that to you, would you be irritated by what was said?
Well, I don't know. What
Yeah.
did you send?
Yeah, all right, cool. So we're in the same fucking boat, dude.
But I mean, you know, I don't want to say this without. I don't want to say this. I don't want you to take offense to what I'm getting ready to say. But you're Seth Byers and I'm T Squeegee. You know what I mean? So I would definitely be butthurt.
Thanks. Got a meeting I'm doing.
So not butthurt. But like you go to say, I don't know who you are, but here's 7 examples of why I'm great. Means that the
I don't know if
initial
Jason knows
part
we
of
You
can
know I
hear
don't
him or
eat
not.
collard greens.
Hey, Jason, you know you can. Hey, Jason, you know we can hear you, right? He's like, I
I do.
I don't like collard greens.
You live in Washington. Where the fuck did you get collard greens? He's eating pine sap
Jesus, man.
right now.
You must have a big ass
guess I
kitchen
should've
to
muted
house a
that
whole
shit,
elk on the dinner table.
He's just eating it raw. Like,
Yeah.
No, it's chicken, fuckers.
It's good,
Yeah.
but you have a bunch in your beard, though. I like that.
Yeah.
I started eating yet, ass white.
There's probably a fucking ostrich running around the house earlier.
Okay, I'm turning it. I'm muting you, motherfuckers.
So, do you how much is it going to cost Jason to get his fucking what do you want to call her up here?
She's ready for you, Jay. We need to figure out that. I'm thinking that here's the
Jason
issue.
might as well wait till February, drive down to the fucking IWCA, pick it up at the IWCA, and drive it back. That's what you might as well just do that.
Well, that's like 8,000 miles.
It's gonna.
It might be cheaper that way too.
It might cost him fucking 2 G's to get that motherfucker shipped to him though. Okay, is he eating? Is he eating, Mark? Hey, way to come on the podcast late and fuck it up at the same time, Mark. Good job. I think what you were saying about Mark earlier was the truth, Seth.
What's
Right?
that?
I mean, I was definitely right about it, right? Like,
What did you say?
it's no
I'm going to
fun.
listen to this tomorrow morning, fucko. And if you get a phone call from me, it's
No,
not going
we
to be
said
a fun
he
day
said
for
this
you.
before the podcast.
Nah, man, you missed all
Yeah,
of it.
you missed all of
I'm
that
going to
shit.
listen to it
before the
tomorrow morning.
podcast.
I got 4 hours of a country club and nothing to do but listen to you yap.
Oh, dude, you're only gonna get about 8 minutes tonight.
Well, just so you know, we only started the podcast 28 minutes ago.
Well, I don't know about all that, but I'm good for 2 hours. So
Oh,
let's
I
do
mean,
it.
that literally happened. Yeah.
No,
What?
we literally just started the show 28 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Issues.
Yeah.
How
So
come?
Yeah, TJ fucked up.
yeah, I fucked up. We'll probably go a half hour longer, like 10:30.
Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at the live stream. It's 21 minutes ago.
We'll
not lying.
go an extra 30 minutes since but I'm not gonna do a whole extra hour. I'm not staying on to 11.
Nah, man, I'm too tired and old
Yeah.
to give that much of a shit. But listen,
Oh,
like,
fuck, you guys are in your 40s, man.
Who are you? Who are you,
You don't even
Seth? Who
talk.
are you even?
You don't even talk, my dude. You don't even talk. That's like Chihuahua-sized man.
Oh my god.
I'm starting to get here. I should shut up. I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm
you
done.
need to, man. Leave that fucking dude alone, dude. Seriously.
I know, but its slight of it is just a tad irritating.
Like, Jason doesn't believe in a fucking microwave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't wait until after the podcast. Every time this dude comes on the show, he fucking eats. Every fucking time.
Jacob Taylor, he's fucking eating.
Well, what time do you guys eat dinner?
What time you guys
What
eat
time do you
dinner?
guys eat dinner?
I
I eat at 6:30, 6
Yeah,
o'clock.
6:30, 6 o'clock.
Okay, what the hell time do you think it is here? I'm 3
Yeah,
hours
but-
behind you.
6:30.
Yeah, but if
Thank you.
I was coming on a podcast, I'd be like, hey, just put a napkin over it and stuff her in the oven, and I'll fucking, I'll eat it afterwards.
That's what I'm doing.
No,
I just wanted,
yeah.
if I did go down and get me a plate,
I mean,
boy, you whine. TJ's as fucking close to a woman as I ever fucking seen one.
Ooh.
God damn, man. He's like fucking. No wonder Jennifer loves you because
Yeah.
you play with your titties too
Yeah.
and ride you.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Some of us should.
Hey,
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 some of us live our lives in perpetual jealousness. You know what I mean? Some people.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
didn't.
mean?
I didn't. I just say.
Some
I'm
people are
saying
just
that 'cause I'm
jealous.
God
There's
damn it.
nothing. There's nothing you can do about people being jealous. You know what I mean? It's just part of life.
Yeah. Yep, that's me.
Just part of
My
life.
wife doesn't do that shit.
I'm just looking at
It's
Jason.
just, hey,
saying,
it's just
I'm
part of
looking
life.
At Jason saying, when the contractor showed up to build that place, did he not try to talk you out of putting the house under power lines?
Right.
Holy shit! You look like a fucking man that is ready to build something in the backyard that no one wants to know what it is. Jason, you have a catapult or
yeah,
anything?
dude, the difference between Lehman and Henry is like money.
Oh fuck! Thanks, Seth. That makes me feel good.
Dude,
Hey,
makes
where's my
me feel
sword?
good too. So
Where's my sword?
I'm just
goddammit?
kidding.
I'm just kidding. He says. I'm just kidding. He says.
Hey! I can laugh at what you say. I don't think Henry can.
Oh yeah, Henry's fucking touchy, man. He gets mad sometimes.
No, I mean, I honestly mean it in the nicest way ever.
You know, the one thing I will say, Seth, I kind of noticed this. That since you're no longer on social media, you just fucking open it up and there's
Yeah.
no way to fire back.
It's really bad right now. What you're doing, you know what I mean? You're like,
I know.
you've gone to another level of douchebaggery. You know what I mean? Like a whole nother level.
Fair. It's fair. Yeah. I've definitely gotten to the point where I care less and less about not everybody, but like a few people. Yeah. It's fine.
Oh, Seth Byers. We're gonna get kicked off the internets for this one.
Dude, we've done way worse than this. Like,
We're getting
worse.
kicked off the internets for this one. There's just no getting around it.
There's no chance we're getting kicked off the internet.
Well, hey, Seth has to come on a podcast and do this because he doesn't get to do it on Facebook anymore.
Yeah, dude, I
True.
get like 2 hours a week to say horrible things about people.
Yeah.
No.
And nobody just on back except for the fucking and the question thing. So he doesn't care.
And the
Yeah,
question
no,
and the
I-
question thing there.
You're on my side, dude.
And the question thing.
It's your podcast, TJ. You're the one that has to answer for the fucking things Seth says.
Exactly. That's what I
You know?
keep trying to tell you fucking bozos.
Well, you know,
Mark
hey,
says
that's why
shit.
Mark says what he
Mark
says.
says shit and you know what I mean? Backs away. That's Mark's thing. He likes to start shit.
Yeah,
And then
exactly.
fucking not finish it. And Seth just gets on here and says whatever the fuck, and then everybody's like, I can't yell at Seth, so I have to yell at you.
That's true. That's why I did post my phone number on here though, so that people can yell at
Jesus.
me.
Uh,
We'll see what
You
happens.
guys are something else, man.
I
Something
mean, I'm
fucking
an awful
else.
human being. I'm aware.
What can you do, man? That's life.
hey, you guys made a review of that whatever that fucking gray handled squeegee is. What is that? I got one. I don't
The
like
Pulex? The Pulex?
Yeah, I'm not
there
a
you
fan
go.
of it.
So you've
Terrible.
used it a little longer. What do you think of it?
I'm still not a fan.
Yeah,
me neither.
I think
A
it's
braccio
overthought. I
in
think
it?
it's
Yeah.
overthought. Yeah, I think it's overthought. The flippity doo dah, I never got it to work properly, you know, and I think I like the adjustable angle. If you got certain areas that you want to close out a transom or whatever, and it's nice and easy to adjust. But as we all change the way we clean things based on new equipment, I don't think that one's for me, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I'm so Squeegee 0 degree Unger, I can't fucking get it to work.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you
I-
proficient with a 0 degree, Jason?
Oh yeah, that's all I use for pole work.
Yeah.
Because I watch TJ's videos, and the secret to that is standing back further.
Yes.
Than you're used to with a whatever any other angle, but you have to stand.
I don't get no love. I don't get no love for the 0 degree technique.
Hey,
Thank you, Jason. So I appreciate that. I appreciate you giving me some love on that.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this because I went back on my word about the 0 degree, and as I was surpassing your abilities, I did stop and wave.
You're such an ass.
It's a dick.
I fucking love it, dude.
Well,
We both know
it
that's
doesn't
not
take
true.
much to pass my abilities.
Yeah.
My abilities aren't that. I'm just I'm not I'm not that great of a window cleaner.
Right.
I just clean windows when I get paid. I don't give a fuck about how good I am. I get paid. The fucking the homeowners are happier. I don't care. I don't give a fuck what other window cleaners think of me. They can all go fuck themselves.
Everything. I'm just like it. Like somebody said something here in the chat about it's good for it's not great for first cleans, but routine cleans it does speed. I don't. Nothing scrubs like a fucking washer. I don't care. Those flick pads fucking can blow me like a saxophone.
You know what you can do is buy 2 poles and do it just as fast. You know what I mean?
I can do it just fast enough with 1 pole. I don't,
Better than me though. That's the
I'm
thing.
not saying I'm better than anyone. I'm just saying that nothing's better than a regular washer. I hate that flickety, just like, I'm not trying to say that I'm faster or better than anyone else, but I work alone, and carrying a fucking bucket around all the fucking time, and having to dip that flippity doodah, or carry a squeeze bottle with you. I just mop 2 squeegees and a fucking pole, and I can clean any fucking window there is out there. That's all I fucking need. I don't need 17 different fucking tools, the new fucking foop-diddy-foop-doop, the fucking I'll use this squeegee, and then this squeegee, and then this squeegee, and then this squeegee. I just 2 squeegees and a fucking mop. Let's go get some money.
Yeah, I don't know
That's
how
the most
Mario
true
fucking.
statement I've heard in a long time, dude.
Huh?
Honestly,
What'd you say?
like before all this bullshit, before YouTube, before fucking pro window cleaning, Facebook, before every guy had 19 squeegees in their thing, dude, you had a 12, a 14, a 6, and an 18. And you didn't take all of them out, but you had them in the truck, and that's it. You can do anything you want to do with that.
I'm going to be straight up honest with you, Seth. That's about what I carry.
That's all I carry.
That's it.
Yeah.
I fucking I had all this shit in my truck. I had high flyers, fucking flick-diddy-doodahs, fucking. I mean, I'll try new tools out to see if they are more efficient, but, the only thing, I've never put it on video, but I do have, I've never made a video out of it, but I do have I just took an Ed-Array. There's actually a guy on TikTok from Russia that did it too. You could put an Ed-Array quick release on that 0 degree handle so you can pull channels out of it.
Oh yeah, you put the tab on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can.
I just crank mine down nice and. A matter of fact, I got one of my guys, Mark. He goes, oh, you got that 0 degree. You do the tops, I'll do the bottoms. We were working together, and I'm like, all right. By the time I got back to my truck at the end of the day, I could see he didn't want to ask. I go, hey, I got something for you here, and I gave him a brand new 0 degree. Put a nice little 16-inch channel in it, and I go, here, start practicing. Don't get frustrated. Don't give up like I did. You see what I'm doing? Okay, I want you. I don't care if it takes you longer on jobs. I want you proficient with this. And he's like, dude, I see the benefit of trimming the tops in with this thing without having to detail as much. And I go, once you get it down, it's actually kind of fun.
People, I'm always getting comments on my videos. You don't fucking detail the window. I don't have to. I don't need to.
Yeah.
Unless I'm super sloppy with my water. If it's a really dirty fucking window and I'll get a bunch of water on the fucking frames, then yeah, then I'll have to go back. But if it's something I regularly maintain, like those Wendy's and shit,
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, residential, you have to detail. Commercial, if you're good enough, you don't have to. At that point, what do we do?
Well, and I don't have to detail on casement windows, but double hungs you have to detail. You have to. Because they catch water everywhere. But if it's a casement window, I treat casement windows like I do fucking commercial windows. It's the same fucking thing to me.
Same thing, man. It's the same thing.
I can't, I'm not shitting on guys that use all those fucking tools. I just think the 0 degrees just, for me, I got one set up with a 12-inch. I got one with a 14 in it, one with a 16 in it, and one with a 22 in it. I have those, and then I actually know what, and I have one with a 6-inch. I have one with a 6-inch in it. I have 5 fucking 0 degree handles. They all got their own channels. I don't fucking do the. I mean, I can take them in and out and shit, but why?
Only thing,
why?
I've been practicing a lot lately. The only thing I like better about the Unger 0 degree handle is it closes out so much better than the Mormon 0 degree handle. And like the Mormon one is nice, right? Like it's good, but the Unger one closes out so much better. So much
people make the mistake fanning with the 0 degree. The mistake and the closeouts. You have to be further away from the glass. People don't realize it's all about distance away from the glass. Once you figure that part out that you need to be further away from the glass surface, because that's what it's for. I started out using it because I didn't want to climb in and out of fucking booths. That's why I started using it. And then once I got proficient at using it over booths, I was like, well, I can use this other places so I don't have to do a bunch of detailing on commercial work. You know what I mean? So, and then that's where it clicked. Like, well, I got to make sure I just stay away from the glass so my closeouts are clean. You know what I mean? And I use the same squeegee I clean the window with. I fucking knock the fucking frames off with, because I'm not a fucking goofball. I'm not a fucking goon. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not fucking, I got my 6-inch squeegee just for this. That's an extra transition. You are slower.
Yeah, I did it for about 3 days. Yep. I did it for about 3 days, started actually getting in the habit of reaching for that little fill squeegee, and then by the 7th day, that bitch ended up at the honest,
though, on first cleans, I do bust out the 3-inch squeegee, because I'm like, I like this green rubber too much. I'm not doing it. I just wipe
the edge. I got a mop towel just for that. And a mop towel just for that.
When it looks like Dune, I'm like, all right, I'll use this.
See, when I do a first time clean on glass, before I even squeegee the window, I'll get the window wet, scrub the frame. Before I even run my squeegee down that window, all that framework gets wiped with a towel. If I feel a snag, then I know I can't fucking, you know what I mean? But 9.9 times out of 10, there's no burrs on the fucking windows. That's gonna fuck your squeegee, rubber up. I'm not trying to figure out where the fuck these guys are. Like, what kind of work are you doing that there's burrs on all this glass, on all these frames that you're worried about?
What I think it is it's pressure, right? A lot of guys use way too much pressure to clean water.
Hey, listen, Katie, I ain't trying to say you're a fucking noob guy. Relax yourself.
That's what I think it is. It's pressure, and Mark knows this too. Dude, it's all pressure. If you grind that rubber down into the frame, dude, you're gonna wear it out real fast. If you slide it, like how you're cleaning glass, that thing will last as long as you want it to last. Right. You know what I mean?
You know what I do? I just buy rubbers and I change them when they get lines in them, because they're like fucking like $1. I know it's not about being a baller, dude. I'm just saying I'm not. First of all, I'm not a fan of that green rubber. It's changed. It's changed. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. The shit that I got is. So. you know, I mean, I guess maybe I should get some more of that green rubber and try it out. But I feel like the shit that I got is not the shit I got in that other channel.
Dude, I'm not gonna kid you.
I just use black
not
diamond
exaggerating.
rubber.
I've got a
Whatever.
piece in there now, and I use it all the time. It's been in there on the same side over a month. Dude, and I regret when I'm gonna have to flip it because for whatever reason, the second side is never as good as the first.
No, because you've worn so much of the other side out. I don't think it's.
You know what? I don't think that's
You
so
don't think
much
that?
stuff. I think that what it is, because I leave my buckets full of soap and water all the time. I think it just sitting in the water for 30 days starts to do something. And I use ammonia, so maybe it's.
Oh yeah, ammonia strips the anodization off of channels and everything. Like my Stars and Stripe channel is like fucking silver now. On the one end, the one end that sits in my zeros in my silencer, that one end I always put in my silencer is fucking like stripped down to almost bare metal.
If I'm working on a fucking major road outside on the exterior of a storefront and a man passes out, I could set my bucket next to him and he's gonna wake up with that ammonia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was funny. It was funny working with my brother the other day. We were doing this restaurant. And he's like, "Well, I always use the water-fed pole here." I'm like, "That's way too slow." And he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "We're gonna use the 0 degree. I'm like, you wet, I'll squeegee." And we did the outside half the time that he normally does. Like, this is maintained glass, so it's a little easier. I was like, "Don't hit the corners. Don't hit here. Don't smoke the fucking tops.
Right.
We'll figure it the fuck out."
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, this is a lot faster." I'm like, "Yeah."
I show you the proper technique in every video I do. I can only do so much for you guys. I can only do so much for you guys watching my videos and my TikToks. I can only show you so much. Do you want me to come do it for you too?
Yeah, come on out.
Jason's like, sure. I mean, if you're offering, I'll take it.
Hey, as long as I get the money,
right? Yeah.
Who does it?
Right.
Come on out. Hey, new dogs, Mark.
New
Dude,
what?
I have to say though,
we
the
just got
handle with the fucking walnut pad, dude, for high stuff. Give it a little kiss. That shit is good. Every time.
Yeah, I'm a fan.
That
I
might
wish.
be the only new tool I've added.
Well, I wish. I mean, I wish the shit wasn't going on. With the manufacturing and shit right now, because Richie's got some cool stuff for the handy sleeve. That's just, I mean, there's nothing. I mean, it can't get none of the shit out. It fucking sucks, man. It fucking blows, dude.
It does. Yeah.
It fucking blows, man. There's some really cool stuff that, I mean, once it eventually comes out, I mean, people are gonna really like all this stuff, but it just sucks, man. Sucks.
Yeah, it's all fucked up right now.
I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say what it is or anything, but their brushes, their water-fed pole brushes are bad fucking ass. So, at least the one I got's fucking badass. Do you like the one you got, Mark?
Yeah, I gotta delete a picture because it's in the background and nobody's noticed yet. But yeah, it's freaking. Yeah, it's.
You gotta delete a picture.
Because it's in the background, and I didn't want to do that. So you understand what I'm saying? I posted a picture. And that particular product is in the background. If you look at that's what I'm saying.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Where'd you post the picture at?
On
Don't tell people.
FarmersOnly.com.
Yeah.
In the sheep.
Jason's like, since you don't want nobody to see it, where did you put it at? What a fucking idiot.
Well, hell.
Yeah, I can't. I can't say a lot about it, but I might be fucking screwing the pooch by saying anything about it. But I think once people see them, they're gonna be like, "Man, really?" And then they're gonna use them. They're like, "Oh, okay, I get it." Well, do you like yours, Mark?
Let me ask you.
Yeah, absolutely.
How much is it for weight compared to the Tuckers?
It's heavier.
It's heavier,
but it doesn't matter, dude. Okay. Because I'm gonna.
Yeah, say
want
it.
That weight at the tip of the pole.
Okay.
It stays on the glass better. Let's put
those. I think, like with Perry,
with the sim pole,
well, like with like Perry and you're not going on a simple rant. The with Perry and all that shit, like all these brushes that have come out, that are super light. I think it's going the wrong direction because the poles are super light and rigid now. I get like everyone's like, oh, I want to make everything super light. Is kind of detriment once you get to certain heights. I don't care what nobody says about that dude's brushes, but those light ass brushes at height, there's no way they can work.
No,
well.
they come
There's
off
no
the
fucking
glass
way.
on the downstroke.
There's
Yeah,
no way
come
they
off
work
the
well.
glass.
Yeah.
they
There's
come
no way.
off.
Sorry, there's no way. Well, there's a pivot. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I was asking. Is it more weight? I didn't.
Yeah, it is. It's more
I
weight.
didn't
You
want
were
to
about to say, well,
try
the simple. Listen.
No,
Fuck
it's
that.
heavier
No.
because
Hold on. The poles that I have, and everybody knows what I have. The poles have extra weight in it, so I don't.
Yeah,
need
but what I'm saying is,
because of my pole, it has that extra weight.
I
because
think
of the pole. Those
I think
extra lightweights don't have that.
You of all people will appreciate it. You'll appreciate the brush when you see it. When you see it, you'll appreciate it.
Okay.
You of all people will most likely swear by them. Don't you think, Mark?
See, my concern.
Because you can run this fucking thing over with a
concern
semi truck and you're good to go. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I was saying my concern with brushes are cleaning, not the glass, is cleaning the frames because I got cobwebs all over the fuck. You know,
this
we have a
will
certain time of the year.
This will make you super happy as far because I'm the same. I have the same issues as you do with the spiders and the corners and all the shit on the glass. This will surprise
I almost wish there was a pole with felt pads on the end of the brush.
You mean
You know
brush?
what I mean? Like, yeah, brush.
Who
Felt
I
pads
want
brush to clean the frames.
I want
You know what
I want to ask you guys who here high points their fucking brush on glass to get shit off occasionally. I mean, unless you don't have a rinse bar. I mean, if you got an aluminum rinse bar, you can't do that. But you know what I'm talking about, high pointing. You know what I mean? Taking the edge of the fucking brush body and fucking rubbing it on the glass to get a spot. Who here doesn't do that?
Yeah, I actually run my brush backwards to do that, and then I usually pull it off and knock on the glass just to say hello.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I really wish there were like felt pads on the side just to knock down.
So every now and then you have to.
Well,
You know
But
what I mean?
I do think it is like a missing link on a brush, having like a doodad there to maybe get on the edge.
Grab, like Velcro, something.
Even if it was a built-in edge.
Right
in the mold.
That's what I feel. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a point on the end of the brush for the mold. You know what I mean? In the mold, like a Tucker brush, for instance, the edge of the body of the brush where the bristles go into, maybe making that more like a dish shape, like you know what I mean? To give you like a
little bit.
Yeah, just to give it a little bit of a point so you could tip it and knock that
I always thought
little, because it's always one fucking spot. You know what I mean? It's always that one little piece of artillery mold, or it's always that one little spot on each piece of glass water-fed bowling that you gotta fucking flip up and do. It'd be nice if there was something built in there.
Flip the brush upside down, scrub underneath the frame.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like when you're water-fed bowling, you can see the underneath part of the frame.
Mm-hmm.
If there was something that went around the whole brush where you could you know what I mean?
Like I said, once those maker brushes come out, they're telling you. You guys will see what I'm saying. You guys will see what I'm saying about that. It will work. You'll be happy, Seth. And then, I use that one. That's why you guys haven't been seeing a lot of water-fed pole videos, because I use that brush all the time and I just can't shoot video of it.
You know what's nice about that brush? The bristle length is longer than most others, so you can go 2-inch frames. You don't have to stop, dude.
No.
You just get it moving and right over the frame.
Yep.
And if you have to scrub frames, you're scrubbing glass and frames.
Yes, it's fucking sweet.
Now,
yeah.
Pencil jets is right. Am I correct?
Yes.
Pencil jets?
Yes.
Okay.
I prefer pencil jets now, to be quite honest with you, unless I'm using the scrubbinator or whatever the fuck you want to call that thing. What is that fucking thing? What is it called? The battle cap. The battle cap. Now, I'm having troubles with my rinse bar. I need my rinse bars all fucking plugged up with shit. And I asked Ray on how to fucking, how do you clear that out? And you have a suggestion for me? But
I don't like the hole size.
The
I'm going
last
to make them a
podcast.
little bigger because it got too much power. It blows it almost puts too much mist up on the frames, and
Yeah, it does.
and then you got dirty water.
Yeah.
Yep. So I
Dirty
got to make the holes bigger
water.
because I don't like. Yeah, I don't like that misty shit on my windows.
Yeah,
But,
I'm finished with the rinse
walnut.
bars. They just break too much. I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'll just
All
use
the
pencil
plastic-
jets.
All
Yeah.
the plastic pieces.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
garbage. I mean, Jason's got all my aluminum ones except for one. I kept one.
Yep. I got my 18. I'm going to cut it down.
So
for
that
a
shows-
brush on testing.
That shows you how much I like Jason. I gave him all my aluminum ones except for one.
I got one damned aluminum from you.
No, you lying fucking son of a bitch. You got two. I gave you
Okay.
I gave you an 18.
I got
Listen, motherfucker, I gave you an 18 and a 12, and then I gave you another 18. So shut the fuck up lying, you fucking cunt.
What oh yeah, I did get okay. My other 18
Yeah,
on
you
the other one.
motherfucker.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that's right, you cocksucker.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot who I got that from.
You fucking
Sorry.
asshole.
I stand corrected.
You son of a bitch.
Holla, holla.
I didn't ask you to do all that, dickhead.
See, whatever I do, I'm an asshole. One way or
No,
another.
no, you're not.
I
Not
either go
whatever
too
you
far
do.
One way or another.
No, just a few things make you an asshole. Not everything.
Yeah, man. No, it's everything. Trust me.
It's everything.
Trust me,
Just,
ask my wife.
yes,
It's
yeah, right. Everything I do. Yeah, I don't know. I really like that Battle Cat. I really like it. I just, there's just a couple of things. Like, I've finally fixed the fucking hose sliding off the bottom of that fucking thing constantly. I just super glued it on there. I've had no issues since then. And then
That's what Mike said for me to do too. He said just glue it.
yeah, because that press fit clamp he put on there just it's the incorrect size, and that's all there is to it. And
and I know WCR has the right clamps that you can clamp down tighter.
and I need to make those holes on my rinse bar bigger. I just have to go, I guess, get a drill bit and fucking ream them out.
Well, hey, now let me ask you this: do you still have any of that cheap shit left in those packages?
Say that again.
That do you still have any of those cheap shit plastic from Cheap It?
No.
Left from those plastic containers, they always had a drill bit in it.
Yeah, I tossed them the fuck out.
Okay, that's what I did too, and I don't have a drill bit for drilling a hole. I gotta.
Yeah, I'm
find
just
one
gonna
small
go.
enough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run to the hardware store.
Yeah,
and
if
find
you have
something
that drill
precision.
bit, 14 children were admitted to the hospital for lead poisoning. You might want to throw that out.
I did. I already did. So what size do you get then, Tej?
I don't know.
Do
That's
they
what I
have
was
that-
trying to
do
find
they have
out.
that small of a bit?
Somewhere in the 160. Oh, yeah, you can get jewelry bits, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to go beyond your typical drill bit pack and get small precision drill bits that actually start being, I believe they go from fractions into letters like A, B, C, and D, because I have some that
I think
they don't
maybe-
even hardly tighten. You got to put them in you know what a X-Acto knife is? You got to put them in that, and you just spin them with your hand because no chuck in a drill is going to tighten down that small.
I have to
Where do you
ask.
get those?
I need to ask. What's his nuts? Mike Nichols. No, Mike Nichols. He's got a bit, and he drilled his out. You need to ask him. He mentioned it. What size? And I don't know if it was in a video message or something. I can't remember. But
I'd say you're in the 1/16 inch range is going to
I
be
would
the
say.
smallest bit you get in a set, and I think that's probably pretty close to fair. And I also would say to you that if you're planning to drill it, maybe drill like the 3 outside ones on each side, and then run it and see what you got.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll be
If you
honest
open
with
if
you.
open
Most
everything
likely,
at-
what I'm gonna do is take a piece of 5/16 hose and fucking number 56 drill bit. He says, I'll most likely just take some 5/16 tube and make my own rinse bar because that's essentially what's going on there, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
just cap it off and fucking, you know what I mean? That's what just run some holes in some 5/16 tube. Fuck it.
The only issue
Before
with
I
that,
fuck up
honestly,
my
'cause
rinse
I
bar.
played around with that T. It's so hard to get them all. If you're anal about things, it's hard to get them all lined up.
I'm not. My tool is too loose. I don't. Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not a
Yeah.
fucking bitch boy.
Fucking TJ spraying the neighbor's house.
Yeah. What a fucking cunt this guy is.
Fuck me.
I got my shirt on. I got my fucking polo shirt on, guy.
Yeah, my guy.
Oh, fuck.
My dude.
My dude. Where'd you
So,
get
Jason,
your
you
number
started-
56
what?
bid at? Fucking Mike, where'd you get your bid at? I got your shirt on today. I just realized. So
Somebody
Jason,
mentioned my name.
yeah,
Who was it?
Mark is always mentioning something.
No, Jason, you starting to say, I think you were starting to say you got a new dog.
Oh yeah, we picked
What
up a
you
new
got?
dog. My daughter is like delivering high breed animals all over the country with a friend of hers, and she brought one home. The breeder, something happened with the dog where it got a little hurt and she couldn't sell it, so she offered it to my daughter. We got a Burmese Mountain Dog with a cross between a Burmese Mountain Dog and a poodle. So they're supposed to be, they're supposed to be huge. But she's like a little bunny. We call her Bunny because she hops like a bunny. She's
Nice.
funny.
Nice.
Cute as a button.
Cool.
There you go.
I'll post a picture up on Facebook later of it. She's cute.
Or you could put it in the Discord chat. No, if you don't want
Yeah,
people
I'll do
looking
that.
at
I'll
if you
do
don't want
that.
people looking at your dog.
Yeah. I just
might wanna
seen your
steal
dog
it.
in the background. I thought,
They might want to steal your dog or something.
yeah. But good luck getting past these fucking knuckles.
Yeah, well, you know. What can we do about this life we're living? Besides buy more dogs, I guess. Right? Let's have a bunch of dogs.
I just say, my dogs are treated better than my kids. Just ask them.
Jennifer, she's probably on the fence there.
I just say, well, I know you treat your dogs better than the kids.
how she might treat the dogs better than all of us. There's a good chance of that, maybe.
Well,
I think she likes the
can
dogs
see
at
that.
times more than she likes us.
It's fair.
And then and then when she's tired of the dogs, she comes to the kids and you.
Yeah.
And you know, trust me, they wear on you too.
Right. Yeah.
So
They do
what
get on my
do you
nerves.
do with your pool in the winter, Tej?
I cover it up.
So you don't drain it then. You don't have to drain it. It doesn't get frozen.
It gets frozen. I just drop
Okay,
it below the line of the skimmer, and it is what it is. I mean, if you have to fill that thing up every year, that gets a little crazy.
Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering. I said, what do you do with that water? Do you drain it because it gets frozen up there, or what?
No, you winterize it and throw a tarp over it, and you're good to go.
Okay, cool.
You just throw a couple bags of shock in it, some shit to stop lime and scale and rust from, you know what I mean, and some pH stabilizer, and fucking cover her up.
Cool.
Cover her up. It's a pain in the ass, to be honest with you.
Is the thing freeze completely solid, like all the way through, or do you know?
I've never looked.
I'd put a fucking 2x4 in that bitch and cut the pool out and make a giant ass popsicle. Slide down the fucking street on that bitch.
What a fucking retard. What a goofy fucker. You don't do good. You wouldn't be sliding down shit. You're a pussy in the cold.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm not used to it.
Yeah, he was fucking not doing well. His poor little butt cheeks were hanging out all the time and shit.
Yeah, everything was freaking achy too.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
I don't
shit.
feel good.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Oh shit. Yeah. So
Ah,
so
what can you-
Jason, you need to start looking into, and I'll start looking into as well. U-ship. I'll send you dimensions of the final dimensions. Okay. The only issue I'm having, and if you have any suggestions, they're going to want to know the weight. How the fuck do I weigh this thing? Because I don't have a scale on a chain fall.
Well, hey, you could hear. I have a dump, and what I can do is when I take trash to the dump, they weigh the van.
Yeah.
And I give
I
the
gotta blow
ticket
my
after
fucking
it's
nose again.
unloaded. Then they tell me what it is unloaded. That's how they figure that you can take it to I don't know if you got a weigh station, or maybe your local dump. Have them weigh the truck before, and then tell them
Yeah, I might be able to do that. We have a place that I used to take my scrap metal up to. They weigh the truck coming and going, so I'd have to obviously put it in the truck, then take it out and get back on the scale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's the only thing I could.
I'm estimating, and obviously because I've run tests on it, it's not going to be completely. Is what?
Ride through with nothing in there, come back to your shop, and then ride through with it.
Yeah.
Have to take it out. You know what I mean?
It can't be more than a couple 100 pounds, right?
I would say it's probably 2 to 250. I mean, I can pick. I haven't picked up the entire thing at once, because I have my building table has wheels, and it's actually the same height as my tailgate down on my truck. So I literally put the tailgate down, slide the table up to the tailgate, and literally just push it onto the into the truck.
Oh hell!
So it doesn't squat a Super Duty, but that's a 3/4 ton truck. You know what I'm saying? So it's. Yeah, I would say it's in the 2 to 250 pound range, but you're going to be very happy. You're going to get a lot of life out of this thing. Most of the bugs.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you. You've tested it, and Seth and I were talking. Have you figured out? Is there any issues that
finally
you come
breathe
up with
again
electrically or no?
Out of both nostrils, I can breathe now. Finally, after fucking 3 weeks.
Okay,
I'm listening.
So the pump that you sent me.
Yep.
Okay. Well, the pump that you sent me, I think, is a little bit weak. Okay. I don't know how much time was on it.
It was 2.5 years old, so I didn't. I knew it was used, and I figured, okay, if it blows up, You mentioned you were going to put a new one on it anyway.
Well, I have a brand new one in the box, okay?
Yep.
And it's the same pump, except for it's brand new, and it's not a pressure switch pump. It's a constant bypass pump, meaning it doesn't cycle on and off. It circulates from within, which I'm really starting to like how smooth those pumps are, okay? And with both pumps running, I ran it for 2.5 hours.
And what did it do to the battery?
What are we in the ocean?
You have a huge 80. I think it's an 80 amp hour AGM Duracell. It dropped from 13.1 to like 12.9. So I'm thinking you can go 8 hours without it being plugged in, with both pumps. So it doesn't.
How is that? Because I haven't put mine in yet. How's that pump going to affect the battery that I have?
You're gonna have a little less life, but if like mine, you just leave it plugged in on your pigtail, it's never gonna drop. You know what I'm saying?
And what do you just pinch? You just pinch the hose off, and that thing just keeps fucking running, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's not. It doesn't swell hose or nothing. That's cool.
No, because the other one. The Delavans that have the pressure switch, here's the problem. I roll my reel up and then I let pressure out of the reel, so the pressure's not on the pressure switch like you discovered it's probably an issue. The problem is that all of a sudden the hose on the reel gets slack because it was so pumped up before. Yeah. Now it's 30% less in diameter, and then sometimes it tangles when you pull it out, which is fucking frustrating.
Well, see, when I wind my fucking shit up, my pump is off and the valve is open.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm letting that pressure off as I'm rolling it.
Yeah, so you're rolling it in flat. But let me ask you this then. Since you're rolling it in with no pressure in it, if you don't unload the reel, is there an issue with flow? Because you're now opening that hose and it's squeezing itself.
It's not enough of a diameter difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Really make any difference really.
Yeah. But I could tell you this, Jason, you're at about 1.5 gallons a minute in the output from the RO. The only way with
Okay.
my research to get more than 1.5 gallons per minute is to upgrade to a 90 psi pump with less GPM, because you're only forcing it through the half-inch lines. But once you start getting into the higher pressure pumps, you end up swelling hoses. That's the problem I have on my skid, because I upgraded the pump and every clamp is fighting for its life. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It's like,
Mhm.
and that that Flexzilla hose.
Who's shit?
No, that's my
Seth,
chick
Oh.
being.
Seth, I'm going to give you an attaboy and go out on a limb here, because if that was you, do you have a deck of cards stuffed up your ass?
I might. I might.
But you know, here's the issue, Jason. Because when both of those pumps are running, you're
Yeah.
pulling almost 40 amps. That's a lot of amperage.
Now let me ask you, why do I need both pumps running at the
No,
same
the
time?
only time you're going to run both pumps. Okay,
Yes.
so here's the way it's working.
Yep.
If you hook the water to your skid and start processing water, you don't need to turn the pump on if you've got 45 to 50 psi at your hose. You understand?
Okay.
It has enough flow, that's enough pressure to permeate the membrane and make your pure water. If you are at 35 or 40 psi, you turn the pump on, which is going to boost you to 65. You're going to get more pure water with that pump running, but it's not a necessity. Okay, but if you
Okay. So if I fill up at the end of the day and let it fill up at night, then I won't need to run that pump unless I'm feeling need it on the job, right?
Yes, exactly right.
Okay. Okay. And
Yeah,
that
but
and that one to fill up is the pump that I sent you, which is
yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. So the new pump, if I'm just running water from the tank, I'm not going through DI or anything. It's just the pure water, correct?
You're going to process, no, whether you have the pump on or not, you are going
Yep.
through your carbon, your sediment, your carbon, through your
Yep.
DI or your RO vessel, and then through your DI and into the tank.
So now when I'm pulling from the tank only to do my windows, am I going through the RO and all that
No,
stuff too?
you're just pulling from the
No,
tank.
you're just pulling
No,
from the
you're
pump.
just pulling from the tank.
So so you have one pump to fill it and then one pump to pull from it to wash my windows
Exactly,
with pure
exactly.
water already.
Exactly.
Okay.
And your
I will tell you
TAS,
right
So
now.
I'll only be running.
well,
I
there
said-
might
Yep.
be I have
was
to
that?
test it with an extreme. You understand what I'm saying? For me
Yep.
to use it,
Yep, I
I'm
do.
running both pumps to see how the batteries react, the wiring holds up, the relays hold up, and everything else. So that's a worst case scenario. I ran the thing for 8 hours, okay, and filled the tank completely, and then ran the living shit out of it on the job. And I got to tell you, that bypass pump is the way to go. And
Okay.
you're not going to have any issue there. If you want, I will trade out the pump because it's sitting brand new in the box. I think it might not necessarily make more pressure because it's almost the identical pump, but a later model. But it's certainly going to be
Okay.
quieter. It's going to be a little more quiet. But if that doesn't concern you, I think you should run the dickens out of it, and you'll be able to easily change the pump on your own.
Yeah, and that's just it. Here's the thing I need from you. They got a thing called Oak Harbor Freight Lines out here.
Yes.
That so I'll call them tomorrow. But I need your zip code. I think I've got it. Your zip code. I just need the size of it, and then I'm going to tell them it's $250.
Yes.
So wait, and I'll find out what the shipping from you to me is.
Yeah.
Because they're local here, and I mean, I'll find out what the delivery. I'll call them tomorrow, but I just need the dimensions of it after you pack it up, and then the weight.
Yeah, so it fits on a pallet, and then I'll build a crate around it. And my concern is with a freight company. That's why I kind of suggested, and again, you do what you want, and I know there's insurance that can be purchased. It just scares me that a set of forks could go through the side of this thing with these shipping guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, and you're going to get that with anybody because
you can't. You're going to have to put it. You're going to have to
nowadays.
You have to put it on a pallet and shrink wrap
And I'm gonna, it's on a pallet, and I'll build some 1/4 inch. I'll take my TJ woodworking skills out, and I'll make sure that all of the drywall screws that I use to fasten this together are completely stripped.
Right.
Hey, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You didn't watch a TJ video to show you how to do woodwork, right?
No, TJ's the man.
Oh, come on now. No, I'm just kidding, TJ. Hey, young man, TJ, with the nose. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Quercetin.
That's what you need to get for your allergies. Take it twice a day.
Yeah, I
It'll
take
clear that nose right up.
What is it?
I had my
What is it?
Quercetin. What milligram is that?
It's 500.
500 milligram.
I still don't know what the fuck it is.
I got that on Amazon. So you just look that up.
It's queer.
I've been taking it.
It's quercetin.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys take it twice a day?
Flips that thing inside
Makes
out.
sense.
It works good now.
Makes sense.
Caitlin swears by it.
Makes sense.
Fuck me. I'm telling you.
No, I'm good. Thanks.
Okay. This podcast will be taken off because of Mark. That fucker's a racist.
It's always
bastard.
my fault. Yeah, it's always my fault.
It is.
We are red flag.
Me and Seth are done. We're just letting you guys. I'm whooped.
Dude,
It's
I'm
between
cooked
you and
right
Seth.
now.
Seth,
Cooked.
since he's gotten off of Facebook, he's a mean son of a bitch, boy.
Dude, I'm a terrible person. And
You think he got married or something? Fuck.
I haven't. I'll be honest with you. I haven't really been interacting with Facebook that much myself anymore either. I'm just over it.
Yeah, me too. I barely come seeing shit. But
Yeah.
it's like when you guys posted that stuff on the solar panel guy, I'm thinking, good God, man. And then that pressure washing stuff. Where'd you guys get that pressure washing fucking question from?
Oh,
I mean,
God.
Good God, man.
You're
Fucking
collecting
why
money
isn't
for this service? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get how you like. I've got no pressure in my gun when I take the tip out. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a hose.
it's almost like it's
Fucking
working
stupid,
the exact
man.
way it's supposed to.
Fucking
It's weird.
idiots, dude.
Weird.
Like, it's fucking so bad, the fucking idiots that get into this shit. It's like, man, do you have no common sense
It's
whatsoever?
almost like it's called pressure washing.
I have no patience for people that fucking stupid.
Yeah.
None.
Me neither.
You have no business. You have no business doing anything service related on anyone's property because you are a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Yep.
If you don't realize that when you take the tip out of your pressure washing wand and there's no pressure and you can't figure out why, just quit. You're fucking stupid. Go flip cheeseburgers. Go fucking type somewhere. You cannot. You're a fucking moron.
Those are too complicated jobs for him. You can't type or
Fucking
flip
stupid.
burgers.
Fucking stupid. I've never seen anything that stupid in my whole life. You know how hard it was for me not to go find that and be like, you're a fucking idiot?
Yeah.
It's really tough. Yeah, somebody asked that in one of the pressure washing groups. Mark posted a picture of it in the Discord chat the other day. It's just like, fuck, how stupid are you, dude?
It said, I have a brand new pressure washer and it's not working right. When I take the tip out and pull the trigger, it sprays just like a hose. It only has pressure when I put the tips in.
I just don't understand why. What are you fucking, how fucking stupid are you, guy?
And the funny thing is, Lewis Coaten answered the question.
Yeah.
And he was cordial about it.
Lewis can't help but be nice, though. He's just being nice. He can't help it.
Too nice. He's too nice.
I know.
He's too nice.
I answered the question very, very, very politically correct by saying, if you're asking this question, you should be pumping gas at a self-serve gas station, sir.
There you
Jesus Christ, man. Fuck. Fuck. Fuck.
Yeah, in order for someone to do a physical service like pressure washing, they must first be smarter than a pressure washer.
I had a guy ask me he's like, how do you keep your mop wet if you're using a bucket on a belt?
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
Swear to
come
God.
on.
I swear to God.
It's the dumbest thing.
I was nice to him about it, but I was just like, oh my God, dude. For real, guy?
My guy.
Holy shit.
I mean, you know, and I try, you know, if someone reaches out to me privately and asks me a question like that, I'm nice to them. Because you ask me privately. At least you have the sense to not get on Facebook and be like, how do I keep my mouth wet?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing that breathing is an involuntary thing.
Yeah,
you know
he's
what I'm
like,
saying?
he's like, I notice in your videos that your mop's always wet. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, how do you do that with a bucket on a belt? I'm like,
You should just tell him.
I'm like, just dip it in my bucket.
I would just tell him I self-lubricate, dude.
He's like, how much water do you fill your bucket on a belt up with? I'm like, none.
Yeah.
He's like, well, how do you keep your mop wet? I'm like, I just dip it when I need to dip it, guy.
Yeah. I would say, dude, you haven't heard about the new Bluetooth water delivery system in these things?
I could probably work an hour straight doing like fucking residential or commercial glass without fucking dipping my mop if the windows aren't really nasty.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about here? What are we fucking talking? These guys got fucking squirt bottles and fucking reserve tanks in their It's like, dude. Fuck.
Man, I see so much extra shit.
Fuck.
That's why I'm not on Facebook anymore.
2 squeegee channels and a washer and a bucket with soap and water in it. It's all you fucking need, and a scraper.
It's like
all you
seeing.
need.
It's like seeing a pressure cleaning trailer with a 500-gallon beautiful tank, a ladder rack system, and then they have a Home Depot hose roller, you know, like plastic thing.
Yeah.
With drywall screws.
I don't understand, man. I just don't understand.
Hooked to a Ryobi 2100 cleaning units machine.
Like these dudes, I see a lot of dudes. I see a lot of dudes. Like there's a couple of dudes around here that got these big ass fucking trailers and fucking, you know, all this fucking shit on them. And I'm doing just about the same size fucking work with a fucking with a fucking wheelbarrow fucking pressure washer hooked up with an X-Jet.
Yep.
I run a fucking hose to the back of the truck, fucking run a hose to the truck, hook it up to the spigot, fucking squirt the bitch down with bleach, and fucking rinse it off and then leave.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do, man.
You know what I mean? I don't have a fucking 75-foot long fucking rig with fucking lights and fucking flashing sirens and shit. You know what I mean? Now, if I was doing like shit like, let's say like Jacob Dell does. Jacob Dell like does a lot of gas stations and drive-throughs and shit like that. Then you know, then I could see having something like that. But you know, if you're just doing some house washes here and there, you don't need a fucking $40,000 unit.
No.
Well, now, let me ask you.
If you're a window cleaner, if you're a window cleaner and you're looking to add some revenue, you don't need to fucking get a fucking pressure wash and slide in the back of your truck unit or yank a trailer around. You don't need to do that. But if you're a pressure washer and that's all you do is pressure wash, then I could see you dumping all that fucking money into something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
When you're doing the gas stations and the parking lots like that, don't you have to soak up that water because you can't let it go down the storm drains?
Depends on the area you're working in.
Depends on the area you're working in.
Okay.
Yeah, you might have to reclaim it. You might not.
Yeah, you might have to reclaim.
Okay.
I gotta tell you something.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
I gotta tell you something. I hate fighting with pressure washer and hoses, and if you're using a surface washer, you try to figure out a pattern where you're not having to slide the hose and kick the hose. And honestly, I've been doing it so long and I still don't know what that pattern is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But if you're telling me now I'm dragging around a 3.5-inch vacuum hose with this motherfucker to suck the water back up, nah, I'm not about that.
This would be really a very lucrative fucking job for me to do all that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? It's got to be very lucrative.
Residential doesn't need that shit. But you know, I had my local Dairy Queen ask me, "Hey, can you do the pressure washing?" And he said, "But we can't. You got to suck the water up because you can't put it down the storm drain." And then I went to the city and I had to have special. I said, "Fuck that!
Yeah.
You're not going to want to pay my price."
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have to reclaim this. And oh man, it was. I won't get into.
I got a huge ass fucking soft wash job coming up. Big ass motherfucking soft wash job. and I'm gonna just do it with a 600, a still 600, and a fucking X-Jet, and I'm gonna knock that bitch out in probably a day.
Yeah. That's
Gonna
all
make
I
myself
do. That's
like
all I
a
have
bunch
is
of
an
money
X-Jet.
doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not,
No.
you know, what I've got works.
that's-
The only thing I wish I had right now, which I'm gonna most likely buy in the spring, is I'm gonna buy a 16-inch Whisper Rosh. You know, that's the only thing That's
Dude,
the only
they're-
thing I lack. I'm just gonna buy something. I don't need fucking a 20-inch. 16 is fucking fine. It's all I need.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll do a nice, good job cleaning. It's all gravy. But I appreciate you guys all sticking around and watching the podcast with us. We're sorry for the delays. Next week we'll be back. Probably gonna try to find us another guest host. If not, it'll just be me, Mark, and Seth, unless Mark's got stuff going on. I don't know yet.
I'm
but,
here. No, I'll be here. I'll be-
Thanks to all our sponsors. WindowCleaner.com, Maker Products, Black Diamond Squeegee Rubber, Start Smart Box, American Window Cleaner Magazine, all of them. Thanks to all our Patreon subscribers. We really appreciate all that, and we'll see you guys again next week, and try to stay cool and shit, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Dudes.
Peace.